Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about a topic that's a bit counterintuitive. Forget about magnesium supplements. If you are troubled by weakness in your shoulders, legs, or feet, or a decline in physical strength, what can truly help you stabilize or even regain your strength is not a single mineral, but a high-quality food. Remember to subscribe, so you won't miss a very useful channel. We'll delve into more daily foods and drinks that can quietly improve your health from the inside out. Today, I'm going to talk to you about those simple, readily available foods that research shows are particularly beneficial for muscles, Greek yogurt, and other high-protein dairy products. When combined with proper training, they can effectively help the elderly maintain their muscles and enhance their strength, thereby combating sarcopenia. Why does Greek yogurt, or high-protein yogurt, low-fat milk, curd products, help muscles more directly than magnesium tablets? The key lies in proteins, especially whey proteins rich in leucine and with fast digestion properties. They can rapidly increase the levels of essential amino acids in the blood and stimulate muscle protein synthesis, which is the biochemical switch necessary for muscle recovery and growth. It should be noted that the protein content in regular yogurt is about 2 to 3 grams per 100 grams, while that in Greek yogurt can reach over 10 grams. The advantage is quite obvious. In other words, magnesium may be helpful for muscle relaxation and energy metabolism, but to truly repair and grow muscles, high-quality protein is the core. Let's break down the problem first. As we age, muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, gradually affects our strength, walking speed, and ability to live independently. Scientific research shows that relying on a single vitamin or mineral usually cannot reverse this process. The key lies in combining adequate and high-quality protein intake with regular resistance training, such as squats suitable for the elderly, wall squats, resistance band stretching, etc., to achieve the best results. A large number of reviews and randomized controlled trials have also pointed out that relying solely on protein or exercise is not the best combination. Instead, the combination of protein intake plus resistance training, weightlifting, resistance bands, body weight bearing, can significantly increase lean body mass and strength in the elderly, and improve walking speed and functional performance. That is to say, eating yogurt is useful, but when combined with planned strength training every week, the effect will double. If your goal is to resist or improve sarcopenia, please put both of these things on your schedule at the same time. There are also actual clinical studies supporting the yogurt plus training model. Some studies incorporated protein-rich yogurt into resistance training programs, and the results showed an increase in lean body mass and strength in the elderly or untrained population, suggesting that this convenient and economical food can indeed be used as part of daily intervention to promote muscle health. For those who don't like or can't eat a lot of meat, yogurt is a mild and efficient alternative. So, exactly how much should one eat each day? The protein requirements vary from person to person, but multiple nutrition guidelines suggest that the protein needs of the elderly are often higher than those of young people. Most experts recommend a target of about 1.0 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Follow medical advice if there are diseases or special circumstances. Allocate daily protein to each meal. For example, 200 grams of Greek yogurt, about 20 grams of protein. For breakfast, 100 grams of chicken breast, about 22 grams of protein. For lunch, and 100 grams of tofu plus 1 egg, about 14 grams of protein. For dinner, try to consume 20 to 40 grams of high-quality protein in each meal and ensure that each meal contains sufficient leucine, which helps to continuously activate muscle synthesis. Having Greek yogurt for breakfast or as a snack after training is a convenient and effective strategy. Practical suggestions, very specific, easy to start right away. Have a 200 to 250 grams of Greek yogurt in the morning. You can mix some nuts or berries and pair it with a serving of lean meat or tofu for lunch or dinner. Distribute the protein intake throughout the 3 meals and try to ensure that each meal contains more than 20 grams of high-quality protein. It is more effective to consume yogurt within 30 to 60 minutes after strength training on training days. Even on non-training days, It is necessary to ensure the total amount because the stock of muscles is maintained every day. How to eat yogurt more smartly. Choose products with high protein content as indicated on the label. Greek yogurt usually has a higher protein content. And be careful not to add too much sugar. Many commercially available fruit-flavored yogurts have a high sugar content. Try to choose plain or low-sugar ones and add fresh fruit yourself. If you are lactose intolerant, you can choose lactose-free yogurt with added lactase, which can break down lactose and reduce gastrointestinal discomfort, or yogurt that has undergone more complete fermentation, or pair it with other foods using whey protein isolate. People who are allergic to eggs and milk should seek high-quality plant protein and pay attention to leucine intake. Safety precautions to emphasize. If you have chronic kidney disease, liver disease, severe cardiovascular disease, or are taking special medications, please consult your attending doctor before increasing your protein intake. The adjustment of protein intake needs to be evaluated on an individual basis. Blindly overtaking is not a good thing. In addition, it is usually safe and beneficial for ordinary elderly people to moderately increase their intake of high-quality protein under the guidance of a nutritionist or doctor and combine it with resistance training. In addition to protein, Greek yogurt can also provide calcium, B vitamins, and vitamin D fortified in some products. These nutrients are also important for bones, energy metabolism, and overall health. Some studies also show that regular consumption of high-quality yogurt is associated with bone density and a reduced risk of fractures. In other words, it not only nourishes the muscles, but also helps you maintain bone health, making your movements more stable. When implementing these suggestions, 2 technical details are worth noting. First, try to distribute the protein in each meal instead of concentrating a large amount of protein in one meal throughout the day. Second, pay attention to the bioavailability and amino acid balance of protein. When necessary, a small amount of foods with a high leucine content, such as milk, chicken, soybeans, or protein powder, can be added to the diet to enhance the stimulation of muscle synthesis at each meal. Scientific research also indicates that by increasing the protein quality of a single meal or supplementing leucine, the response of muscle protein synthesis can be enhanced to a certain extent. Many people ask, can sarcopenia be eliminated just by yogurt? The answer is, no single food can miraculously and completely eliminate a clinical syndrome. However, taking yogurt is one of the staple foods, ensuring an adequate amount of high-quality protein every day, consuming protein in separate meals, and making resistance training a daily habit can indeed effectively prevent, slow down, and even partially reverse the process of muscle loss. This is a realistic path supported by a large number of scientific research and clinical guidelines. So, the starting point of the title saying, forget about magnesium supplements and eat this food to build muscles, can actually be understood as, instead of relying solely on mineral supplements, it is better to focus on eating enough high-quality protein every day, paying attention to amino acid composition, and combining it with strength training. Here's a simple and replicable weekly plan for you. Do resistance training 2 to 3 times a week. You can start at home, using your own body weight, resistance bands, or light dumbbells, for 20 to 40 minutes each time. Have a 200-gram serving of Greek yogurt, or an equivalent amount of high-protein dairy products, for breakfast every day, and then have a small serving of protein, such as yogurt plus a handful of nuts or a serving of eggs, after training. Improvement in strength, walking speed, or balance is usually observed within 2 months. Long-term persistence can significantly reduce the risk of falls and functional decline. The last very important sentence, understand, forget magnesium supplements, as a reminder not to place all your hopes on just one tablet. If your goal is a stronger, more stable, and more independent life in your later years, please focus on 4 things. A complete diet, mainly high-quality protein, regular strength training, sufficient sleep, and managing chronic diseases. Greek yogurt and other high-protein dairy products are the most readily available and well-documented tools in your daily diet. Just use them. That's all for today's sharing. Don't forget to subscribe and like it, so you won't miss the next video. We'll delve into more daily foods and drinks that can quietly improve your health from the inside out.